Hi, welcome to our monthly reading for March 2017. Remember, it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same thing at the same time, at the same pace. So see what feels right for you. It could be one sign and that brings you clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest, greatest good of everybody. So we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. How you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you. Is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave? Preparing for that wave, crashing into the wave, riding the wave, or ignoring the wave? Also, feel free to make this an interactive video if you want to pull some cards for yourself. And if you have some time, try to check out the musical playlist below. See if there's more depth for this reading for you in any of those songs, or just enjoy the music. I hope you enjoy the reading. Always be sure, if you can, to check your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a better overall view of the month. And whenever you watch any reading, always be open to divine timing and inspiration coming through as it should for you. It could give you the forecast into the future, or clarify the past, or be right in tune with the now. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoy the reading. I'll see you in a moment. Hi, Capricorn. Welcome to our monthly reading for March 2017 for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's begin and see what kind of energies are coming through for Capricorn. Let's see what God's source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. Let's get clarity and focus on the energies coming through for Capricorn and wisdom to ride these energies best. We'll start with one card from the Life Purpose Oracle card, clarity for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, March 2017. One card, overall foundation energy for Capricorn. And Capricorn, you're on the right path. That's a good start. That's a good overall energy for the month. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. You're going in the right direction. The wheels are spinning easier. I just saw I want to say like DW40 on the gears, a little oil in the gears. That makes me think of I want to say oils, like olive oil, macadamia nut oil, fancy oils, cooking energy for some reason, but fancy cooking energy, fancy simple. That was weird. Keep doing what you're doing, Capricorn, because it's working. You know what that is. You know what's working for you and what didn't work for you, and it's going with what works. Leaving behind whatever didn't work before and go in a new direction. Go where things spin smoothly. Like smooth sailing, smoother waters. If there were rough waters somewhere, it was preparing you for future weather, so you're more prepared. So let's get clarity for Capricorn you're on the right path. So it could be just starting. It might feel a little funny if this particular path is new. Sometimes you have to go down a path a few times to get used to it, to have it be second nature, so you don't get lost. So I'm also thinking, I'm thinking new town, Capricorn, or, even new neighborhood, new way to get to the same place you always go. Sometimes going down a side road or getting lost, you get to discover a whole new neighborhood, or how to get somewhere when there's traffic. That was sort of weird. All right, let's get clarity for Capricorn. We're gonna pull two cards, one from the Shadowscapes Tarot and one from the Steampunk Tarot. Let's get clarity on the energies coming through for Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising, March. Clarity on. You're on the right path. I just heard Under My Thumb, the Rolling Stones. That was really random, Capricorn. I can hear it now like a soundtrack. I like when that happens, but let's move along. Capricorn, let's start with one card. Oh, wow. Capricorn. All right, that's the High Priestess, Major Arcana 2, coming through. Really hard card to explain. The High Priestess is really only understood through experience, your own experience, actually being involved, seeing something, feeling something, doing something, having it actually happen to you. This is really deep inner knowing, gut feeling, intuition, your higher self, totally in tune with this earth. You know, with all your chakras, your root chakra up, I want to say, and beyond. So, finding your own source of intuition, Capricorn, going with your gut, going with your higher self, asking for guidance if you're unsure, and allowing inspiration to come through however it needs to. It might be really unusual. With the High Priestess, it might be really hard for you to ever explain what happened to you. This could be an experience, you know, a small miracle, a big miracle, a knowing. I'm getting breaking through. That could be you or someone else. It could be an experience with somebody else, where only you and someone else have this experience. There's an owl here, so there's a lot of wisdom, inner knowing, and it's each page. You can't get it all with the High Priestess at once. You can't even get it with lifetimes. You know, it's all page by page, moment by moment, step by step, lesson by lesson, as they bubble up, as they trickle into your world, as you're exposed to it. So this is when you get more, I'm getting like more psychic capabilities, inner knowing, things going on, like I'm getting impressions, visions, I'm getting knowing energy, which is hard. Knowing energy you can't explain, you can't really put much logic to it. It doesn't make much sense, you just know. And the more you follow that knowing, the bigger your faith grows. Sometimes it takes a little bit of miracle energy in our world to make something seem real or see that it's actually real, what we feel inside. So when we find that mirror outside of us, it's recognizing that mirror, recognizing synchronicities, recognizing signs, recognizing when you were just thinking of something and that lyric comes on the radio or on a billboard, or you overhear a conversation going by and it makes sense to you. It doesn't have to make sense to anyone else. And usually when this comes through, if you try to explain it to anyone, what happened to you or whatever it is, they can believe you, but unless they were there, they don't really get it. So this could be teaching. This could be somebody who has really good insights for you or helping you be in tune with your own inner insights. It's finding more confidence in those things around you, that you're a part of those miracles, you know, that it's not just out there and it's not just about all you. It's the connection to everything. And the more those little things happen, the more you recognize. Sometimes it's just recognizing it. That's it. And the more you recognize, the more it's there, the more signs pop up, the more things were in front of you, your face in your world that you didn't even see before that were right there. But your vision is different. Your feeling about your world is different. Your knowing, your understanding, your clarity is different. And it grows little by little. It's like you only get a little... I wish this card came up and you got it all at once. But even if you get a lot of knowledge at once, it takes sucking all that knowledge in and then just focusing on one thing at a time so you get it. You know, piece by piece. So page by page, focus on the little bit of knowledge, the little bit of wisdom, the little bit of energy coming through you to get something, and allow the puzzle pieces to fall. You know, sometimes this is keeping things to yourself when the High Priestess comes through, gut feeling, knowing what to say, knowing what not. You know, sometimes you're the only one that's going to understand something, and you just have to leave it at that. You know, and allow others to, I'm getting being an example too. In tune with psychic energy, divine energy. Really following the guidance from Source, God, your angels, your spirit guides, and allowing the signs to come through. New signs to come through. It might be that you always get a certain sign and now there's something new sparking through. And when it's new, a new development, a new ability, something like that, you got to relearn or learn it all over or see what's going on and figure it out. And it's difficult. But once you are in that experience and you have it more and more, the understanding comes. So that's a hard card. It's a very spiritual, feminine energy. All right, so let's get clarity from the, where is it? The steampunk on the High Priestess. So tapping into your own spiritual fire, Capricorn. Something that really gets your own gears inside of you moving to do something. What is that for you? What is it that lights your spiritual fire? You know, that's a fire that doesn't burn out. You always want to know more. You always want to discover more. And it's always self-discovery as well. I hear as above, so below. So let's get clarity for Capricorn on the High Priestess and on the right path. Oh, wow. Capricorn, that's the Ace of Cups. So it's not only your spiritual fire, it's involving your heart, your emotions. I heard a new start, and I just thought of a lawnmower. So when I think of the lawnmower, it makes me think of the rough start, sometimes hitting the spot just right, having the right precision in your angle. Right? Sometimes it takes a little demonstration first to get it right, to get it going, to get it moving, to get it flowing. But once it moves, you circulate those wheels and everything's moving. So I'm getting like something has been oiled up. It's working, working out the kinks. When you start something new, you have to allow everything to unfold. I just saw a fish tank. But a fountain makes me think of like getting rid of the gunk and clearing algae. I'm thinking like algae. And sometimes you just have to get the right fish in the environment. So maybe there's a Pisces or a, maybe it's the right catch for you. You know, the right love put into the right environment in your world where it recirculates, where it doesn't get stagnant. You know, I'm getting, I want to say the stream to the river to the ocean. So following that small trail and see where it leads at the end. Grabbing hold of this chalice, this chance for love. This could be a brand new relationship. It could be a brand new job. If this is a new job for you, Capricorn, you're going to love it. How nice to have a job you actually are in love with doing, because there's something in you love to do. You want to do it again. It's not stagnant. It's refreshing to you. If this is a new relationship, it's a refreshing one in your world. It's a refreshing start to the relationship you're already in. It's getting rid of all the muck. I'm getting like, I want to say mooky conversation or unclear energy, and it's circulating something out and making it clean. There's also lily pads here. There's also a nice balance between masculine and feminine with the mechanism and the nature. So working well with nature. Maybe having, I'm getting inventions, Capricorn. Inventions that help nature, help us work together. I'm even getting like love, simple things. I want to say cooking, simple skills, everyday skills that are, that you love to do, that you could, I want to say teach even, start a class, start teaching, start learning. This is allowing love in somewhere and how it circulates however in you. So it's inspiration coming through, that feminine energy coming in, and it's up to you what you do with it. It's an ace. So you have to do something with this thing that you love, this relationship that you love, this, I'm getting environment that you love. I'm getting outdoor space, Capricorn, like a yard, a garage, a porch. Maybe you do something with outdoor space, or you need to go outside and do something there. Refreshing outdoor space. There's also the dove here. Peace restored, peace found. I hear a landing, an easy, a gentle landing. Have a gentle perception upon things. I want to say no expectations on how it should run. Discover new things. There's 4 spouts here as well, and it's a lot of gold, which makes me think of Chet Faker gold. I'll put that below. All right, so you have the Ace of Cups. You have a brand new start in something you love, and the High Priestess. It's a pretty deep start. It's a pretty spiritual thing for you to begin. So allow yourself to be the baby in the situation with someone else. Allow someone else to start fresh too. I just heard fresh eyes from Andy Grammer. All right, let's get clarity. We're gonna go to the Guardian Angel Tarot and get clarity for Capricorn, March 2017. Clarity on the Ace of Cups, a brand new start, falling in love, you know, rekindling something. It's also a new bond in a relationship you already have. It could be a new friendship too, a new buddy in your world. I see the Ace of Cups sometimes as a new pet too, like a new unconditional love in your world, wherever that is. But I just heard smelly. So even if a smelly, that makes me think of, like, I don't know. I mean, I just thought of armpits, but I thought, like, it's like a smell that you love. If it's true love, it's still, I'm getting like pheromone kind of awesome smell. So I'm not sure where that's going. Let's just get another. I feel like it smells good to you. So maybe go by the essence of something more than maybe, you know, maybe the essence makes me think of, like, can't quite put a hand on it. You know, you can't quite nail it, you know, the taste, the flavor, but you know it's right. You know it's the right mix for you. I mean, that's the High Priestess. Maybe you don't know why. Love makes things goofy and hard to understand. So just go with the inner standing. Let's get clarity for Capricorn. All right, so that's the 5 of action, Capricorn. That's being stuck in the snowball fight. That's the mucky, not understanding what was going on, where you were. And usually the 5 of action is, I hear fuel in the fire, but which is weird for a snowball fight. But it's when there's a scrimmage match. It's not really where anybody gets hurt. It's just where there's differences of opinion and differences from where everyone's coming from. And usually this comes through, so you discover where you're coming from. You discover the energies that actually work with you and not against you. And sometimes energies that go against you get you towards the energies working with you. This is also I see, like, yo, you could be going in and, like, figuring out how to take different energies that don't usually work together. I'm getting, like, children, like, even like a teacher, you know, with a bunch of students, something like that. Or it could be a bunch of friends just with differences of opinions about a certain thing, and they all have their own direction they're coming from. And in the end, it's like agree to disagree kind of energy, and just bygones be bygones, start fresh. You know, see where everybody's coming from. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. So come back to home here. And 5 of action is your angels want you to know that your current challenge pushes you to be assertive and self-confident. Be willing to stand up for yourself and defend your position. You have the right to excuse yourself from those who bring drama into your world. So if I'm getting, just walk into a room and there's a snowball fight going on and you just don't want to be there, you can choose to leave. You know, come back later. I'm also getting walk in the room. Put the quarter or the dollar in the jukebox, or put the mini speaker on and change the tune, change the song, and find something that everyone grooves with. There is always a song where everybody kind of likes it. You know, you're a little like, that makes you think of like a song that you don't want to admit that you sort of kind of like. And the first thing I thought of is Out of My Dreams and Into My Car, which I'm not sure why, because I actually like to admit that I like that song by Billy Ocean. But maybe it's like a slightly more embarrassing kind of song, but in the end, everybody likes it. So maybe there's something embarrassing here and there's a way to lighten it up. I'm getting humor even. See the blessings in any situation that was going on and how it can make you stronger, or see that you don't need it altogether, how you can make a situation different. You can move to a different location where there's harmony going on and not everybody wanting to do everything their way. That's basically what this card is. So I feel like you're on the right path to get out of the drama, you know? And if there's drama there, it's there in your world, Capricorn, because you're the one that can, like, I want to say ease it or change it around. Or I see you standing in the middle of an old school record player. That was weird. So maybe just, you know, something was skipping. I'm getting like, you know, when something skips over and over, or you hear the same song over and over and it becomes annoying kind of thing. Like you're getting over that skip. Maybe that's the wheels spinning. So change the music, change the energy, change the vibrations somehow, change the location, change the pattern, and see if it makes things smoother. You know, I'm getting like, take the thorn out of something and then you're smooth. I just see a record player and I want to say I hear the scratches a little bit. So allow the beauty to come through what were scratches. Allow the scratches to be the texture of what brings you towards love, what opens up your heart to love. You know, sometimes we need to be scratched a little bit to see what didn't feel right. Sometimes we're scratched by others. Sometimes that's accidental. And remember with this, sometimes this is those in your surroundings. So always understand when it comes to love that sometimes those in our surroundings get the brunt of our issues because we love them the most, or they're there. You know, so different personalities. You could have drama or stress somewhere else in your world and you come home or you go to work, or, you know, it comes out at the wrong place. So if something came out the wrong place, wrong time, just, I'm getting allow time, healing, understanding for everyone to come through. Sometimes there's just a bad day involved and like that bad day rubs off. So change it around and take that bad energy. I just heard Don't Worry, Be Happy. That's a cute song. And like change that energy around, recirculate it. I just see kids painting. Like put that weird energy into creation or movement or exercise or something different. And all of a sudden you've transformed it. And that scrimmage match, that like getting ready was actually, I don't know, pushing you somewhere else in the long run, which is really good and really deep. So let's get one more card. Clarity for Capricorn from the Winged Enchantment Oracle. I feel like the Five of Action comes through when there's misunderstandings, when things aren't clear, when you aren't sure where someone else is coming from, or they weren't, or just mishaps come about. You walk in it, you stumble into something you didn't expect to be in, and now you're there, and you gotta get out of it. So it's up to you to trust your inner strength, your inner knowing with how to do this, and to start with love. There's a way to bless this situation with love. Let's get clarity. I feel like that's you. I feel like you are the blessing, Capricorn. I feel like you're strong enough to bless any situation. And I don't know, I see that as sometimes as well martial arts, which is really beneficial. So when you're doing a martial art or going to the gym or doing something that's pretty hardcore, you know, it takes a little bit of beat up, a little bit, to know how to like get your instincts on. So in the end, it's always like I'm getting like a good gym session, you know, in the end. No one's really hurt, and you always get more strength out of it. So get clarity for Capricorn, and that's our card. What is that? Oh, Capricorn, it's Raven. It's Raven. I feel like that's the High Priestess. So that's not quite understanding everything that's going on, but you know what to do. You know how to handle it instinctually. Using your higher self, using your past situations that you've had, that experience that's already under your tool belt that now is insightful and useful for you and perhaps others. But this is I'm getting a loner energy here. So Raven, 28, it's a 10, it's a tweener, it's a transition energy. So it's learning how to transform energy and space and dynamics and relationships here. So it becomes something else. So it blossoms. So it grows. I hear wake up. So it wakes up. Not everybody wakes up the same time. You know, some of us take longer, some of us are quick. Some days you need more stretching in the morning, and some days you're ready to go. So let's see what this is. 28 Raven. Sometimes it's just standing up for yourself. There are always going to be different opinions, you know, and that's beautiful. You don't want everyone to think the same way. I mean, that's just boring. So change is good, you know, and allow your own opinion to change once you discover new things, not only about yourself, but about others. So what is this? 28. 28. Raven. I am Raven. Oh, I am the deep magic from the north and the ancient connection between you and the immortal. Oh, wow. That's totally the High Priestess, and Vincenzo's banging his cage for y'all. I am proof that your world is changing, but you're on the right path. You are missing the hidden threads that bind your experience. It makes me think of looking at the backside of a fabric or a tapestry, how it's really not beautiful. It looks different. It's the reverse. But once you see how gorgeous it is on the other side, when you see the pattern, you understand why it had to be put together a certain way, why there are knots in certain places, why there's extra, I'm like extra stitching somewhere to give it strength, why you had to go through something again, maybe. There are great things at work. There are manifestations at your feet. I want to help you see the magic and teach you how to use it. I am the bird that transports you from one realm to the next. I am the portal, granting you access from the solid grounds of earth. I am that which appears from nothing. There is no greater power than your own will to sustain your vision. When you see me coming down from the lonely mountainside, it is time to take the rein. I may appear only once, so grab the chance when you see it. Take your whims and ground them. Take your fertility and shatter it into pieces. Futility. That's cool. All right. Stop accepting the chaos around you. Stop allowing your energy to dissipate and give form and substance. Stop getting caught in the ruckus, caught in the rumble. Take yourself out of it here. You know, transform that energy. Take yourself out until you know how to go back and do what you need to do. And when you take that moment when it comes. Don't hesitate. You are a magician. You are the missing piece of the puzzle. You are connectivity. You are Raven. Wow, you guys had a powerful reading. So trust you, your own inner knowing in every situation you have this month, Capricorn. And let love guide your heart. Let love fuel that way. You might not understand it, especially when love is involved, but in the end, love always fuels the way, fuels that spiritual fire. I love you guys. I hope this is helpful. I'll see you soon.